Hey guys, Cajun Reseller here, back at you with another What Sold video. This is for week 31 of 2021. Starting out with more Amazon sales than anything else. First up is this little guy, Steamboat Willie, or Steamboat Mickey. Yeah, Willie. This guy sold for $24 plus $3 or $4 shipping. Paid $7 for him. This Ryan's World egg sold for $75, I believe, on Amazon. I think I probably paid $20 for this at dirt cheap, so some good profit there. This one's not available anymore. I'm not sure how it made it dirt cheap in the first place. Maybe, I think the main reason was the UPC was worn off of it, so Target just scrapped it. Pretty sure it came from Target. Another puzzle. Haven't sold one of these in a while for decent money. This one sold for $45. I'm not sure why Old Martha's Vineyard 300 pieces worth so much, but it sold, so I'll take it. On eBay, sold another one of these pins. Been slowly selling these. Maybe shouldn't have bought them, but I think once I sell one or two of the higher priced ones, and I think they will sell eventually, they're just a little bit longer tail. I'll definitely make money back on those easily, and then I'll make a lot more on all the pins. Once I make money back, I might just take down all the listings and put them all in one big lot and auction them off. I don't know for sure, though. Sold one of these. It's been a while since I sold one of these. NFL's about to start back up, so maybe it'll increase the sales of these little guys. But he sold for $25, and I only paid 50 cents or $1, depending on what day it was I went to that store that had them. And one sale on Mercari, this little guy, Cancun, sold for $10. So that's it for Monday sales. Here are the Tuesday going into Wednesday sales. This little guy sold for $16. I've had this thing listed for a long time now. It's Winkies Dalmatian. I think this came in a big lot of TY Beanie Boos I bought off of Mercari, and it resold on Mercari for $16, so not bad. But this one I wasn't really sure. I only had it listed on Mercari. I didn't think it would sell anytime soon, and it's been listed forever. But hey, $16 is pretty good for that little guy. Sold another one of these, Izzy Ladybug, for $22. I need to get that off of him, or her. I think it's a her, probably. I don't know for sure. This little guy, I think it was Surge, the skeleton bird. This was a item I got from dirt cheap. I think it was a Claire's. I think it was Claire's at one point. Can't remember. I think it was a Claire's exclusive Halloween item, but I got it at dirt cheap for like $2, and it sold for $35. I got a couple offers for $30, but I waited for $35. I knew I could get that. This little thing sold on Amazon for like $7 or $8. Paid it 25 cents for it. Retail arbitrage at Walmart. Walmart right now is in the midst of doing a big clearance for a lot of toys. Not every store is doing it, but it's just random. I think a lot of people use Brickseek to do it. I don't really use Brickseek too much, but if you really want to dive into retail arbitrage, now's a good time to try and hit up some Walmarts and see what you can find. And then on eBay, this guy, Enzer Advanced Design Powerlifting Apparel. This thing sold for $80. So if you remember a couple weeks ago, I did a thrift with me where I picked these up. Picked this one up and another one up for I think I paid $3 or $4 for this. But $80 is really good. That's why I will never say no to doing clothing. I've just gotten a lot pickier with clothing recently. But that one I was willing to pick up. All I did was type in Enzer Advanced Designs into eBay and just typed in search solds, and yeah. Solds are really good for that. So that's it for Tuesday sales. Here are the sales for Wednesday going into Thursday. This little TY Beanie Boo, I think its name is Larry. So I sold Larry. This one sold for $14 on Mercari. I think I probably paid 25 cents for it. This CD, surprisingly, sold for $30. It's a Katy Perry Confections CD. I got this at Walgreens for $1 or $2, and I'm not sure why it's worth $30, but I'll take $30. And last but not least, on eBay, this Charter Club Double XL striped shirt sold for $14. This was free from my mom, so small little amount of sales going out, but hey, they're sales. Here are the sales for Thursday going into Friday. First up is this Canon SureShot 85 zoom camera. This sold for, I think, around $39 on eBay. This little guy, Emerald TY Beanie Boo, sold for $20 on Mercari. This guy sold for $7 on Mercari, so not much profit, but still a little bit. And then this little guy sold for about 16 or 17 on Amazon. So a Beanie Boo on each platform. And for some reason, this one is still allowed to be sold on Amazon. I'm not sure why, but all I do is just scan the little UPC, and if it says I can sell it, I'll sell it, because it's much easier to sell it on there. No pictures, just a listing. And then these two sold for, I think, $18, and they're going to Canada. And those were free from my mom. This one was about $1. This one is free at this point. This one was $6 or $7. And then the Sure Shot, I think, was like $1 or $2. I also got the giveaway from Angie over at Dayton Valley Deals. Y'all should go subscribe to her channel. It'll be linked down below. But some of the stuff I got, I already opened it because I knew there were cookies in there, and I already ate a lot of the cookies. So that's why it's already opened. This hat, it's American Needle, which is a very good brand of hat to go after. I'm not sure exactly what mascot this is. Google Lens was inconclusive. The closest thing I could get was Iowa Hawkeyes, but I'm not sure. It says officially licensed product, collegiate, so it can't be... Oh yeah, Iowa. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's Iowa probably. And I also got a card. I'm going to open it real quick and see what's in there. I got this huge tub of cookies, and then I also got a note from her sending condolences about Scarlett, my dog that just passed away. If y'all haven't been following, I put out a couple videos ago about her, and then I got $25 cash for winning the giveaway. So thank you so much, Angie, for including the cookies. That was not part of the giveaway. Thank you for the note and for the encouraging letter that you sent. Here are my weekend sales. This weekend was pretty crazy. Amazon, I probably did $600 or $700 in Amazon, but these are the two merchant fulfilled items that I have to ship out myself. First up is this Old Martha's Vineyard 1,000-piece puzzle. Y'all saw me ship out a 500 or 300-piece one last week for like $50. So this one actually went for less, even though it has more pieces. And this little glitzy is also one of the 2i Beanie Boos that I'm still allowed to sell on Amazon. This little guy went for 35 or 40 bucks. I paid like 10 for that. Probably paid less than $1 for this guy. This was a Walgreens item at one point. And reindeer seem to do pretty well for 2i Beanie Boos. So if you find some reindeer, especially if they're new with tags, which won't be easy to find anymore, because obviously they don't make this one anymore, but if you find reindeer, you might want to consider getting them if they're cheap enough, obviously. Now moving on to eBay. I had 17 sales on eBay this weekend. First up is this Groovy Girls little pony. I got this in one of those plush bags that I paid $15 for. The pony sold for $20. These two guys are poopsie unicorns, I believe. These came from Walgreens. I paid $1 each. They sold for $27. Walgreens clearance these down at one point, which is why I got them. I wouldn't regularly get them at full retail price because they wouldn't. So they're probably $10 each. So 20 turning into 27 isn't great, but turning 2 into 27 is. This guy only sold for $10, but he was out of the Goodwill blue box that I bought, so a little bit of profit there, making my money back on that blue box. With those, it's a mystery, so you don't really know what you're getting until you open it. This little guy is Chuck E. Cheese Mighty Mouse, probably, or something like that. Got him in, I think, for 25 cents. He sold for 15. Jawa I actually paid $1 for, but it sold for 20, so I will take that. This little Frankenstein came in a bag that I got from basically a store that's like Savers. She even comes with her glasses. She sold for around $18. Probably the bag cost, less than $5. So made the money back on the bag or made money on it, whichever way it goes. This little guy I got for 25 cents. He sold for $10. Not the greatest return, but still profit there. This little pumpkin I got in a blue box as well, I believe. It's a red pumpkin with like devil ears. He sold for $15 on eBay. You're not able to really tell what this is, but it is another Lego figure. It sold for 35 bucks. I did say in the description that it may be taken apart for shipping. Usually when I list these, I take the picture and then I put them in these poly bags just in case they get, just in case they come apart in the poly bag like this one has. But I did put in the description that it wouldn't be fully together when they receive it. Sold Bullseye. Paid $1 for him, I believe. He sold for $17. He should easily ship first class. On Mercari, sold this NASCAR shirt for $17. NASCAR schedule. It's a cool, pretty big graphic t-shirt, which is why I picked it up. Only paid $1 for it. This came in a Goodwill blue box as well. It's Homer, the mascot for Habitat for Humanity. Only sold for $10, but still profit there. This little guy is a huge jelly cat. It's the Toothy T-Rex jelly cat. Sold for 28 bucks though, so I'll take it. And probably paid less than $1 for that. This guy I paid $2 for, but I knew he would sell. This is Lurky. I think that's his name is Lurky. Can't remember where he's from exactly, but I did put it in the listing, obviously. But he has big eyes, and he sold for $35. I think it was actually Hallmark. I'm not sure. It was Rainbow Bright. I think Rainbow Bright Hallmark is where he was from, 1983. So he's pretty old. He might go in a box just because his eyes are pretty plasticky, and he's pretty big. This little wolf, I've been selling these consistently for anywhere from $20 to $25. This one sold for $21.99. Someone sent me best offer of $21.99 for it. It's the Kansas City Chiefs mascot. Another VHS sale. Someone's been liking these from Russia with Love, the new attack. New and shrink wrap. They sent me a message asking if I had any more, and I need to respond to it, but I don't think I do. I think that's pretty much the last of the ones I had. This little bunch of Mash'ems, probably paid 75 cents for the 4. They sold for 15, so profit of $8, probably somewhere in that range. This is an Amazon return, I think. No, maybe not. At some point, this thing got damaged, so I had to sell it, not new in packaging. It's Brodozer. It's a Monster Jam figure. Has everything there still. Sold for $10. I paid, I think, $4 for it, so not much profit, but a little bit. This guy I got at last time I went to the Goodwill bins. Shrek 2, the donkey. Sold for $24. Shipping's going to be a little bit on this, but I don't think it'll be too bad. It should just fit in a poly bag. This Minnie Mouse is the biggest item going out today. This thing is like 30 inches long. She sold for $30. And I should be able to just fold her up and fit her in a poly bag as well. These two 2020 Prism Draft Picks sold for $209.99. So basically $210 for these two. I paid $20 each. I've had these for a while now. I think I've talked about them before. I should have kept all of them in the packaging instead of I opened a ton of these, and yeah, definitely did not get the return that these two just brought. And the last item for today, that took a long time, is this little bunny. Remember how I talked about it? Bunny, not saying all of them are, but bunny with the pastel colors can do pretty well. I had this listed for $115. Got an offer of $100 and accepted it, and they paid pretty quickly. Now, I'm a little concerned on this one. Nothing to do with the plush. I just wanted to show you it's a dandy. I think it did even have the UPC, yeah. I used the UPC and looked it up, and the light blue version didn't have many comps at all, which is why I set it at that price. And it also has pastel colors in the ears. But the problem with this, not the problem, the concern I have with this one is it's going to Japan. This person has 0 feedback. Luckily, it's going GSP, so it should help protect me a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Anytime I see a GSP item and it's their first time to order, it has me a little concerned. But that's a really good weekend of sales. I have to pack these up and hopefully get them all packed. It's going to take me a while. It's a lot of orders to pack up, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.